How are you? Hello, all my new subscribers. Well, I have been working on my 6th Jada and Stitches blanket, so I thought I'd show it to you. So I have got the bottom part done, which is the water. This yarn is the Red Heart Super Saver macaw, and then this is that brown that I don't know who made it. And then I used up all of my Dazzle. Yay! I can finally throw this one away. And didn't quite have enough, so I had to put in a little bit of a different green, but that's okay. And now I am on the lighter green, for which I am getting rid of this variegated Red Heart green that I don't know why I bought it. As I mentioned in a previous video, I'm not crazy about variegated yarns. That being said, Bag-A-Day Crochet and many of you others have showcased mandala yarns and other yarns that I think maybe I would like to try some of those, especially if I'm going to make some hats or some cowls in the future, although right now my future seems to be blankets. So I'm going to use that for this lighter green. I don't know how far I'll get with this skein, but that's okay. I have some solid colors that will blend in and fill out the rest. And then for the sky part, I have 3 skeins of Fentex. This was also that weird yarn that came from the thrift store, so I am glad to use it up. It is 100% olefin, which is probably just an acrylic. It feels like acrylic, but it has a shine like Karen's Simply Soft. It doesn't feel quite that soft, and I would say it's a lightweight 4. But anyways, I have 3 skeins of this, and I probably will not I'll finish one skein and use part of another. Not fast enough to use them up. Anyways, so I still have not done my little bee. I started him in the doctor's office the other day, and I decided it was too big, so now I sort of have it in my head how I think I'm going to do it to make it smaller and more like what I want. And then this is for Dina. I said I would show the very first amigurumi I made, and this is him, a little Sharon Oyala bear. And I lost stitch count somewhere along in here, and the neck is all wonky, and the arms and the legs and the tail and the ears are okay. The body is a problem. And at this time that I made him, I didn't have any polyfill, so it was right around Halloween of 2016, I guess. And right after Halloween, they had like leftover that polyfill spider webbing stuff that you see strung out on people's gardens. And I thought, well, it's polyfill, I'll just get some of that. Well, let me tell you, that stuff does not work for stuffing. It goes flat, it doesn't hold its shape right, but that's what he's filled with. And I didn't have any safety eyes at the time, so I just did some little, well, you know, just stitched his eyes. And I think I was using probably a hook size too big, because you can see all his stuffing is coming through. And well, thankfully, you know, as I said in a previous video, sometimes I have to do a pattern a few times before I get it right, and so not to be deterred by my failure with this one, I made 2 others and they sold to friends pretty quickly. So I don't even have them to show them. But yeah, he's my first one. And I've had people who wanted him, and I said, no, he's a little too wonky. I can't get rid of him. So I do want to show some of my other work that I don't even have anymore. But I always take pictures of everything. But I don't really have video editing software that I can make a little movie. So hopefully in the next month or so that will change. I know what I want to get for editing software, and it's some that I've used before. So I just need to get it. Let's see what else. That's about it. I know that I have to go to, or take my landlady to the doctor again tomorrow. I'm her driver. She has been in a serious accident in the past, which like crushed part of the vertebrae in her neck, and so she's on always in pain. It's just a matter of degrees of pain. Some days she's really bad, to the point where if it gets really bad and the medicine's not helping her, then she'll just start throwing up. And then, you know, she needs to go to the hospital. But otherwise, many days you wouldn't even think she was in any pain at all. But because she is on narcotic painkiller 100% of the time, she just is afraid that if she was driving and got pulled over for any reason and they knew she was on narcotics, that would cause a lot of problems. So I'm her driver, and that's a good thing we just live right next door to each other. So tomorrow I'll take her to the doctor, and I will be working on the bee. Although I might just do the bee tonight. And I have this idea, you know, the bee's going to have some black stripes on the body part. And I can't really work too well with this. I mean, I do all my amigurumi with a 3mm hook. And this is not something that you want to work with a 3mm hook. But I thought if I just do some back loops only on a couple rows so that the front loop is exposed, then I'll just weave this in to that front loop, and that'll make sort of a fuzziness on the bee. And my friend will probably really like that. This is the gal who's getting the bee is also getting that sun and that black and white Afghan that I showed in a previous video. So we have her birthday celebration on Sunday, and hope she likes everything. So that's it for this video, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.